Hi guys, it's markabusi here and we're back with another song reaction, and this time we're doing another BAND-MAID song, but I think we're going to go a slightly different direction with this time, because normally the past like 4 or 5 songs I've done have all been kind of quite hard hitting rock music. The last video that I did, I kind of maybe flippantly said, oh, all the songs kind of sound the same, and then you guys come in your droves and was like, Mark, shop. Then someone suggested that I should check out the song Daydreaming because that's more of a ballad. Ordinarily, I would not be worried about a BAND-MAID reaction, but the word ballad has given me pause because I don't know if they can do a ballad, but there's only one way to find out. No, how is that a ballad? It started as a ballad. Couple of things, right? The melody, beautiful. And then as soon as that guitar work came in, yeah, there we go. There's BAND-MAID. Right, I've paused it because I just want to talk about that intro specifically before the rest of the instrumentation kicks in. I am used to the guitarist whose name I will never remember because I'm just not good at names, so don't shout at me. Shredding like fuck all the way through it. That's just what I'm used to. Whereas that intro was kinda U2. It's nice to see them playing something a bit more relaxed, a bit more chill, with a slightly different dynamic from what I'm used to hearing from them. It also was a nice wee opportunity to actually get the vocals front and centre for once. And it turns out, yeah, she's got a really nice voice. She was always, like, we had always agreed that she was a technically competent singer, but you don't get to hear how nice her tone is in a lot of the heavier songs. Okay, right, a couple of things, right. Firstly, this is not a ballad. Whoever in the comments was like, a ballad, what you actually meant was, this is fucking emo music from the early 2000s, and I'm into it. Also, there was a nice wee, I was sitting there thinking, like, during the quiet bit going, oh, that's a nice wee kind of cool electronic part that they've got in the background, and then I realised, yeah, I know why the guitar sound is good, because she's using a fucking orange amp, and orange amps are phenomenal. They are the best amps. They all look cool, but they have also got the nicest, warmest sound of guitar amps, and that is why I'm a happy boy right now. Look at that amp, it's gorgeous. I've said this, right, every single time that I've done a BAND-MAID song. This is the best one yet. This is exactly my jam. This is exactly the kind of music I like to listen to. This is going to take a bit of trickery off of me, but I'm going to try and get it to the exact spot, and then I'll do this, where the hook of the chorus is, right, and why the chorus is so good. It's a bit of the singing where it goes down. It's the emotional hook of the chorus, and it's why the chorus is as good as it is. I passed it. Hold on. That bit. That's a cool bass line, and there's no need for that bass line to be that cool in a song that's supposed to be as ballady. Is that a word? This isn't a ballad. It's not a ballad. You go back and listen to the likes of Funeral for a Friend or Sucker Survive or any of those kind of bands. This is absolutely not out of place. It's kind of fantastic. They do manage to kind of flip between these genres, and the genres are all like, I mean, the genres are not a million miles away from each other. They do seem to very purposefully go, okay, we're doing this genre for this song, and now we're going to go and do a song in this style. You would think that with a certain style of writing, you would lean heavily towards the one kind, so you'd be like better at one kind of music than the other. Like, I know that if I sit down and try and write an acoustic song where I'm just being really fucking miserable and sad, then I'll do reasonably well on it. I'm not the greatest songwriter in the world, but I'll do fine. But if I try and write like a kind of cool heavy song, it'll be shit. But they nail like every genre that they're going for. And I don't know if they're specifically trying to hit these genres or if they're just writing songs that just happens to be very, very diverse. And they're just good at all of them. I wonder if all 5 members have got different tastes in music, and if that's what's kind of helping them to get different influences. Because I know that when my old band, the 4 members of that had wildly different tastes in music, so they would go and write a song that sounded in this kind of style and it would bring it to me. I would then be influenced by the music that I listened to add in the kind of bass lines that I would like to hear, which is not what should have been in those songs, but that's what I wanted to put in, so I did. And then the sum of the 4 parts then became something different than what either one of us had intended it to be when we first sat down to write it. I think that's what made it better. I'm wondering if it's the same here. Nice. I don't really know what to say other than what I've already said. It's the best song they've done yet that I've heard. It's not a ballad. It's not a ballad. I came into this nervous. I came into this and I thought, oh, I don't know about BAND-MAID doing a ballad. My concern was you need to make, like, for a ballad, you need to get like an emotional connection across. I didn't know if they were going to manage to do that when there's the language barrier there. But it turns out, no, they absolutely did. And they did it through the power of melody. This one was all the singing. This one was all the singing. Which should be the next BAND-MAID song that I react to, because we're doing them all. We're doing them all. What's the next one? You guys reach a consensus and then let me know. Anyway. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time.